Welcome back, community. I'm Gamer Nan, and welcome to They Are Billions. For those of you that have never played this game before, yeah, sit back, hold on to your seat. This is a fast-paced, base building, base defense, tile management, resource management, zombie apocalyptic game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start us a new game. We're going to do survival mode. It has a campaign story mode. We're going to do a survival mode. We're going to call ours Rip-On Outpost. With that, we are going to select our difficulty levels. We have the Dark Moorland. This is one of the original first stages in the game. We're going to go ahead and pick that one. We have our zombie population level. This is the amount of zombies that are actually going to be on the world map. We're going to choose low, which is inaccessible. It's a medium level difficulty. And then in this game, you can choose how long this game is going to be before they release everything they have at you. 80 days all the way to 150 days, which is easy. We're going to choose 100. That's just a standard game run. So we're going to have a score factor of 75. We're going to start. So within that, the very first important thing is our spawn location. So let's see where it is that they've spawned us, and we will begin to get into more of the game mechanics. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to hit pause. If you're playing on a PC, that will be space bar. With that selected, we can kind of look around. First thing that you want to see is that we have stone. Stone is vital. If you do not have stone within a reasonable distance, you're in trouble. We do have oil. We're not going to need that until later in the game. We have 2 lakes. That is nice. That is where we can begin to do some fishing. And then we have some trees. Wood is a vital resource. You've got to have it. So if you spawn into an area that doesn't have any trees, yeah, you're already doomed from the get-go. So with the game pause, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just select. These are rangers, or archers. You want to select those, and you want to kind of just send them off. Not real far away, but just to clear some of the fog of war off the map, so that you can begin to get a better view of what's going on. This is a soldier. I don't recommend sending them out right away, just because they are louder. They have a potential of drawing in zombies right off the bat that you don't want that to happen. So with your initial scouts selected and sent out, go ahead and unpause it, and let's take a look at the map and see what we have. Okay, so with that selected, I see this is a potential choke point.
Okay.
What you're really trying to shoot for in this initial going is to inevitably close off your map or your town center.
Yes.
The AI knows seemingly where you're weak at, and it will send zombie hordes directly at your weak point. So I like this. This is a nice defensible position here, and we can close this one off up here. So we'll send them there. Unfortunately, that leaves us vulnerable down in this area. So what I want to do is I want to send him down, and I want to put him on patrol. You can select a few different options up here. We're going to put him on patrol. He's going to patrol this lower area to prevent wandering zombies from getting up into our town center. Our town center, if it is attacked, it can withstand the yellow portion being damaged. Once all the yellow is taken down, your game is over. So the whole goal is to protect the town center to the end of the game. Once your town center is taken down, your game is over. So with that understanding, we're going to go ahead and just explore just a little bit more. Open and going is some of the more important strategies
Gotcha.
that you really need to nail down. So here's another
Okay.
good choke point.
Gotcha.
And actually not too bad there either. I don't like that there's two separate entrances there, but we
Okay.
can probably deal with that.
You
And
again.
then our last little area that we need to
Great.
check out, we'll go ahead and scoop up them resources if we can. Oh,
Roger that.
and we'll back out of that. Don't want to bring those all into the game map right now. If they come in, and they will make it to our town center, and our game will be over before it has even begun. So with this drawn out like this, the very next thing we want to do is we want to begin to construct. One of the resources that you really need to begin to manage early on is your workers. You have workers, you have our total colonist population, you have food, electricity, and then over here you have gold, which is produced at the town center, wood, which is produced in mills from trees, you have stone, iron, and then you have the oil reserve. Stone and iron must be harvested. This is a nice little stone and iron harvesting point. This is not the best map. We're liable to end up in some trouble on this one, but we're going to go ahead and just give it a roll. As you go throughout your map, you're going to find random resources. This is food, and then this is electricity. Looks like there's a couple more coming down than I really wanted. So we're going to pull
This better be good.
this ranger over just to help kind of prevent that from turning into something that it shouldn't be. I think two of these can, you know what? Yeah. I should be able to drive them back.
You are going to pay me for this,
Okay,
right?
so with that done, we're going
Yeah.
to put our ranger back on patrol over here, just to prevent stragglers from coming in. I'd say the AI in this game is really good at knowing where you're weak at, where you have undefended areas. This is really a bad area right now because there's not much defense. They could sneak up in this area. So what we want to do is we want to try to begin to construct some houses. Once you select something to construct, your active grid where you can actually build is going to come up on the screen. These are your tiles. This is where your tile management is really going to come into play. And this active grid is affected by Tesla towers. So your ability to be able to get electricity to different areas of your base. So you have to build on active tiles. These Tesla towers, they actually extend your range with which you can build on. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to begin to push this way. These two areas we can close off relatively easy. It'll free up our attention into other areas. With that, I want to build another one. I need to get over here and I need to access these trees in order to begin to produce wood. And then we have 3 workers remaining. All these buildings require workers, whatever it is that you're going to build. So we're just going to build us, we're just going to throw us a couple of houses down. Now when you're building, there are certain areas where it will not allow you to build, but you can block the path, and essentially you can prevent your soldiers and your rangers getting into areas to be able to defend. You want to just kind of pay attention to where you're building, and we're just going to start off, let's see, right about there, and we're going to lay us down just as many houses as they'll let us build. Okay, you can only build 2 deep when it comes to houses. Then you'll have to skip a block, and then you can build 2 more deep. We don't have the room in this one, so we're just going to let those go. These are going to provide us more workers. More workers means more soldiers, more buildings. So workers are kind of vital into doing this, and along with more citizens and workers, you need to begin to manage your food. So if you go in here, resource buildings, you have fishermen's huts and hunting huts. The first thing I want to do is I want to get... oh, well, we got to wait for...
Vote for your mayor!
Okay, because our population is now grown, we are able to select a governor. As your population continues to grow, it unlocks more governors. You get to choose one of these, and so these... each mayor will bring different benefits. Command center food supplies is plus 30, so it'll bump your food supply up to 30. And this Governor Allison, she gives you a bonus Tesla tower. Neither one of these are really great, but being as we are down to 3 food, I'm going to go ahead and choose the bonus food so that we don't have to worry about that.
Building completed.
As you go up in level, your bonuses actually do begin to improve. So one thing you want to consider when you're building is to go ahead and hit the pause button. So let's say I decide to build that there, and then I change my mind and I'm like, oh no, I don't want that there. I can actually click on it and undo and get all of my resources back. I lose nothing. If it is actually running, the game is actually running, and I place something down, it'll literally begin to build immediately. So if I change my mind and then I decide, hey, hang on a second, I don't want that there, and I click on it and destroy it, I will lose whatever resources have already been placed into that construction. So often, especially early on when you're just kind of getting your feet under you and you're not sure on where to build, how to build, just go ahead and hit that pause button, and then that's when you can go ahead and place them. And then, like here, I can get 12. Here, I can get 13. You really want to kind of just look and try to optimize. It's not always just about the amount. You may be able to fit more than one resource building on a particular resource tile. So you might want to examine that. But early on like this, I'm just going to go ahead and get that 13 pumping. And then I will begin to look for other forested areas with which to put resource buildings down. So with that, we have gone up to a population of 46 with 17 workers. We are at 17 with our electric supply, so we kind of need to begin to watch that. This is how we can kind of build Tesla towers to begin to expand out. And so before we unpause, I want to go ahead and I want to lay down. There's a 14. So this fishing hut will begin to harvest 14 food from this lake. We're going to put that down, and we can go and put another one down and begin to collect 12. So that's 26 food that we will begin to collect from that side, and then we have another one over here. Yeah, that's fine. I will go ahead and do 12 from that, and then 14 from that. So once those are complete, we will begin to harvest food for us so that we can begin to support a larger population. You want to continue to grow your population of people. So the very next thing that I want to begin to focus on is getting this quarry down. So it needs 30 wood, which will begin to produce wood as soon as this mill is done, and 300 gold, which is just constantly producing gold. We can bump our gold production up. Right now we're making 257 gold every time this bar reaches the top. So everything that we begin to produce that begins to produce resources has a progress bar, and it progresses up, and then you harvest, and then it progresses up, and then you harvest. So that's how that goes. So let's go ahead and unpause, and let's look. We need to build. Oops, we don't have. We need wood. Yeah, wood is a resource that you're just never going to have enough wood on. And being as we have this fogged area, we can see the map, but we cannot see if anything is coming up through that area. This is kind of dangerous.
This
So what
better
I'm
be
going to
good.
do is I'm going to
Yes.
push her over, and then I'm going to change her
Attention.
patrol
Building
route
completed.
so that she kind of covers that entire area, so that nothing can kind of sneak in and get us.
Attention.
So
Building
now we're
completed.
producing wood. We are producing our food. We are actually producing 122 food, and we have 85 available, obviously, and our population is consuming 37. It tells you exactly where the food is all coming from. So with that, we are literally just waiting on our wood. Progress is up. So now let's check and see if we can. We need 30, so this is going to have to go 2 more times until we can begin to build what it is we need to build. We need to begin to expand out in several different areas. Right now it has a warning on this side, so there's going to be a zombie swarm
What? Straight to the heart.
coming on day 13. So we have 10 days with which to prepare for this next incoming zombie horde. At this moment in time, we're not doing really well. This is kind of a difficult map, but we're going to do our best. So this is a power mill. This is what's going to boost this production here. We're down to 13, and every time we click on one of these and expand, it uses a percentage of our growth. I want to push up here and try to get access to this this forest to begin to produce our wood a little bit faster. We are almost at 30, so with that, I want to go ahead and prepare to put our first stone mill down. Sorry, stone quarry. And just like anything, you want to kind of just check it out and see where it's best to build at. So we're just going to go ahead and produce
Attention.
4
Building completed.
right there. That is important because in order to build our soldier center, which produces more soldiers, more defense, obviously, we need 20 stone. Now you can find stone in the world, but yeah, right now we're just going to go ahead and begin to harvest that. It's going to do 4 at a time, so yeah, we're going to need that to turn over just a few times. And we've also completed this. We can get 11. We're going to go ahead and place that, get that down so that we can begin to double, basically, essentially double our wood harvest. So with that, we'll unpause. And I would really like to push this out far enough where I can get a decent wall here. So that's what we're going to begin to work on. We're going to go there. And then I'm going to begin to push down this direction, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to begin to push over this direction. I think that would be better.
Attention. Building completed.
So our quarry is down. It's
Completed.
beginning to harvest our stone, and now we have 2 mills in progress that are basically pumping out our
Attention.
wood.
Building completed.
So if you click on that, it'll send you right to wherever your construction was completed at, and we are going to, before I go
What's
ahead and
up?
put that
Any
down, let me
infected
push her out.
Okay.
So this is bad.
Attention. Building completed.
Let me explain why. This is what we call a doomed village. This doomed village is literally producing zombies. And there are thousands housed within this village. It's probably 5, 6, 7 buildings worth. And as you see, it is literally a stone's throw. You could throw a stone that far from our command center to this doomed village. Ordinarily, I would stop this playthrough because we're essentially doomed. I don't think we're going to be able to withstand having this village right here. However, we're going to go ahead and continue on, and so this has changed our priorities. So the next priority that we need to really focus on is not only building a defense against this village, but literally beginning to clear this village out and just to get it out of the way. So we're going to back
I
off.
hope you're not wasting my time.
And what we're going to do is we're going to examine what it would be like to build a wall here. And I'm going to go ahead and double this up. I don't ordinarily double up my walls right off the bat, but being as that is a doomed village, we will. We need 10 more wood. Actually, we need 20 more wood, and we'll put both of our walls in there. So, yeah, this is liable to be a short playthrough.
Aren't there other units to bother?
But we're going to give it the old college try. However, if this next zombie swarm happens to come from our west side through this village, yeah, it's over. So with that down and building, we're going to go ahead and you can hit tab and it'll actually rotate this. We're going to put both of these down. Okay, so there's a minor defense area. I don't really want to get aggressive and going in that direction. I just want that to just stay asleep.
The colony is under attack.
Sounds like we are under attack. I heard
Our buildings are being attacked.
oh, and they have snuck through.
This better be good.
They have snuck through, and as you see, every time they destroy a building, it literally turns the individuals inside of these buildings into zombies. So this begins to multiply at an exponential rate. So being as we've already got zombies into our village, somehow, I didn't have her on patrol. So they have literally snuck around the edges. That they will do that. They will sneak around your visible edges, and they will find the weakest point into
They
your
are trying
village.
to break through.
So being as we're this far, we're just going to go ahead and re-roll this and hope for a better map. Okay, so essentially it's the same tactic all over again. Send out your scouts.
Order, you pay. You again. Gotcha.
And let it go.
What? Great idea.
We will go
No,
ahead
I'm
and
just
collect
kidding.
those resources
Yes.
really quick. And then there's our first
Yeah.
zombie horde. Relatively close. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this
Okay.
ranger on patrol.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. Gotcha.
And there's our next zombie horde.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse. You order, you pay.
Alright, so we will back her up
Yeah.
and we will put her on patrol. So 2 of our 4 rangers are now preoccupied.
Great.
And have taken them out of our ability to be able to examine the map.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse. Yes. Okay.
Okay, we'll go ahead and collect this
Gotcha.
electricity, and then we will pop down here. Not a bad
Great.
expandable area, however,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll try to grab these up as well.
Gotcha.
Got our first bit of stone. And
Great idea.
then more
No, I'm
zombies.
just kidding. Yes.
So we will go ahead and put her on patrol. Actually, before
Are
we
you
do
sure?
that, push her over so she can see that whole corner. Put her on patrol there. All right, so now that's 3 of our 4
A new task.
preoccupied.
Okay. Are you sure?
And we'll collect this energy.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
All right. And she won't need to
Roger
patrol. We can just set her here. She can maintain that. Okay, so with that,
What?
we are kind of hemmed in a
You
little
call
bit.
that a
I
plan?
don't know that I particularly like this
Great.
this start. Let's
Okay.
see what we got.
Gotcha.
And we have a doomed village right here
Okay.
on our doorstep again. So we are just getting bad first rolls. There is usually
Roger
one
that.
relatively close. However,
Gotcha.
I would have liked it not to have been right on our doorstep
You call
again.
that a plan?
Okay, the last thing we want to do is wake that village up.
Sounds interesting.
So I
It
just
could
want
be
to
worse.
see.
Yeah.
We can put us a wall here. So that is what we need to begin to
You are
progress
going to pay me for
towards.
this, right?
But before we do
You
that,
order, you pay.
to bring her up, set her on patrol
Roger that.
here to kind of cover anything coming from any of these directions that she can engage in. So with that, we need to go ahead and begin to,
Any orders?
yeah, we'll just push you out here in
For the
case you need
humans!
help. We need to begin to build some homes. No workers, no growth, and that can't happen. All right, so we're going to go ahead and build all that we can build. So what is it? Food. Okay, so we're hemmed in on our food. So that what it's saying is we cannot sustain a population larger than what I just put out there.
Attention.
I
Building
want to start
completed. Attention. Building completed.
a mill. I hate having it right there just because it's going to kind of hamper our ability to be able to create houses. So what I may do is I may go ahead and put one of these in, see if we can expand the area of influence. And we're also going to go up in this direction as well. Go there. And we're good. Oh, waiting on that to complete.
Attention. Building
All right.
completed.
There's a 10 there, and then we can possibly get another one on the other side.
Attention.
So
Building
do one there
completed.
and one there. Yeah, we can probably get 2 on this same
Attention.
clump
Building
of wood,
completed.
and that's kind of be more effective. We need more wood, of course. With that, nope, let me go ahead and throw me down some fishing villages. We'll do one here, here, here. Alright, so we got a pretty good amount of food now producing.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's go ahead and press out. Yeah, that looks good. With our
Attention. Building completed.
buildable area.
Attention. Building completed.
So we have 10 days.
Attention. Building.
Your colony needs a mayor.
And here comes our first mayor. So we can bump up our wood and our stone, or we can do our food and our gold income. We are going to do this one, wood and stone, because with that amount of stone, it's going to give us the ability to be able to go ahead and construct our soldier center. So we're going to choose that. And we need 8 workers. So that has now become a priority for me. So with each of these types of houses, which are basically tents, it adds 2 workers to your colony.
Attention. Building completed.
So we're going to go ahead and go 2, 4, 6, 8. That will take care of our soldier center. Each of these produces gold. If you look down here, the gold income for this house is +8. So all of these add to the gold income that your
Building
town
completed.
center actually makes.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and construct, our soldier center. That looks good. All right. So with that down, the next thing that we really want to begin to focus on is our wood workshop. So we need 10 workers and we need 40 food. But before we begin to even push towards that, what we want to do is we want to begin to close off our base. You can potentially wait to do this until later. However, I don't particularly like to wait for very long. You can wait until you actually know from which direction the next horde is going to be coming from, or the next swarm is what they call it, and then build accordingly. I would prefer to go ahead and just begin to get it closed off. It prevents that random zombie from getting in and kind of
Attention.
attacking your base unbeknownst. Okay, so we have our soldier center. You can right-click, creates a rally point, so wherever you want them to go. And we're going to begin to produce rangers right off the bat. So what are we lacking? Workers, okay, of course.
Attention.
You always
Building
need homes.
completed.
So that means we cannot build that. So we need to create more homes. And with that adds new challenges. So just kind of trying to find the room, which does. We'll go 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll leave that there. That'll give us 8 more.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Go ahead and build
Building
a wall
completed.
here if I'd
My
like.
bow and arrows are ready.
I'd kind of like to go that way, but you know what? We're just going to go ahead and put one there. So when you're building your walls, again, a smart move would just to be hit pause. But I've kind of done this enough that I kind of know what it is that I want to do. But as you're building your walls, if you're going to leave a gate, just count 3 spaces, and then, yeah, there's use that.
What?
I'll
Are you
pull
sure?
her back on the inside, and now they've got to come through that before they can get into our area. This one is going to be a little bit tricky. I would like to push out to where I could build one there and then
My
build
bow
one
and
there.
arrows are ready.
So
You again.
once you
Great.
begin to produce soldiers, you can begin to use these as a clearing squad.
What? Gotcha.
To begin to clear out some of these zombie hordes. That gives you the ability to be able to go ahead and push your area. Now, you know, you watch a lot of playthroughs and things like that, and they'll tell you, you know, you got to have this whole entire map cleared by such and such a date, and it's probably true. I have not done it, and that's probably why I have not beat the game yet. But we're not going to focus on that too extremely hard right off the get-go. I need to begin to push my area of influence out more to begin to block off some of these areas. Okay. Yeah, don't like to waste tiles.
Attention. Building completed.
We'll go there. So that is complete. Let's see. Build our next one. We'll do it there. This is an important area because this village is right there. We don't get that area closed off. We're not going to make it very long at all.
Attention.
You are
Building
going to pay me for
completed.
this, right?
And we are down to just a few days left.
Attention.
What? Are
Building
you sure?
completed.
And we'll go right about there.
Commander?
Alright, so with this built up, we can actually go ahead and
Attention. Building completed.
wall that off.
You again.
Once you're done playing,
Yeah.
I'm going to pull her back in. Okay, and now
Okay, let's do this.
she's going to guard that wall. So we're good there.
This better be good. Are you sure? What's up? Any infected around? This better be good.
Okay.
Great.
Means we got a little bit more of a ranger population there.
What? Okay.
Let's push her out and see how far we can go.
Gotcha.
This is where I would like to build my wall. And we can't get it there yet. And we're going to build that there.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Our defenses are being attacked.
Okay. So yeah, anytime that there's contact within your exterior walls, that warning will go off, letting you know that hey, you're in trouble. Down here is a repair all. This will actually repair, as you see, the one wood wall that's been damaged, but it's just barely been damaged, so we're not going to worry
Building
about
completed.
it. Tesla Tower is complete. We're going to go ahead and build a wall. We're going to
The walls are under attack.
go and bam. And then
What?
we will pull her
Roger that.
back on the inside to watch that. Same
Our
wall.
forces are in danger.
Uh-oh.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yeah, you might be getting a little bit too aggressive down there.
A new task.
I need to see
Okay,
where this area
let's
is
do
going.
this.
Alright, so this is going into another wall. So this may be closed off. So in order for me to figure this out, I'm going to go ahead and crank me out a couple more. Okay. So we're getting there. We're not there, but we're getting there one wall at a time.
My bow and arrows are ready.
You know what? I'll go ahead and put this wall down. Need 10 wood, so we are lacking 2.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? My bow is ready.
Okay.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
We'll go
Orders,
ahead and
sir.
push him down.
On
Your
your
soldiers
orders.
do get experience,
get them!
kills, and can
Oh,
level up.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, so now we have 4
This better be good.
that we can begin to push down in this direction
Let me put an arrow in his head.
and see what we got.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
For whatever reason, they're liking this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
They are
repair.
trying to break through.
What's up? Any infected around? Right.
I see.
In the
I'll
eyes.
leave her there.
What do you want now?
And if you hit A and then left click,
Gotcha.
they will travel and attack. It looks like once we clear this out, we're going to have a nice, decent area with which to
This better be good. What? Yes.
build. This potentially choke. And these guys
Waiting
are
on
potentially.
orders.
I will
Ready
actually.
and
Well,
waiting.
no, I don't want to get him too close to that and wake that up.
A new task. Whatever you say. As
Collect
long
that
as you pay
food.
me.
Just enough to back
What's
them
up?
off a little
Any
bit, and
infected
then I'll
around?
leave 1 there,
You again.
and then I will take the
Yeah.
rest of them in this direction.
My bow is
Our
ready.
defenses are being attacked.
Okay, so that save like that is an indication that you are indeed getting ready to be attacked. This is, for whatever reason, they really like this wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a tower right about there. And then I will put my archer in it. It'll increase the range with which she can attack.
The walls are under attack.
We know.
A new task.
Attack.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's a rather large area that
Do
needs
you
to be
need me?
cleared out. But we'll begin to work on it one zombie at a time. So we are not bad.
You again.
So this will increase her range, so she can protect that wall just a little bit better.
What?
Let me just push out and see.
Okay.
And we will come back just a little bit.
Tell me.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? I hope you're not wasting my time.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Okay, so they are coming from
They
the
are
south.
approaching from the south.
So potentially they're coming right through here. This is not
More
great.
orders.
What we were going to want to do. Oh, we need more houses. Of course we do. We're just going to throw down a
Is
temporary.
everything okay?
And this is liable to not end well.
Do you need me?
This better be good.
So this isn't going to be a large, humongous horde. However, they are probably going
What's
to be
up?
larger
Any
than
infected around?
those couple can stand. We're going to try to push some extras
This better be
over.
good. Gotcha.
See if we can't hold them at
You
bay.
are gonna pay me for this, right?
They are attacking the colony defenses.
And of course, as soon as you pull,
Great.
They are
your
trying to
defenses
break
down,
through.
they go right towards you. So they should withhold or withstand that pretty good.
The
They did.
defenses are being attacked.
And then I have her over there in time to defend that. Okay, so with that,
Any orders?
I'm going to bring these
The
guys
walls are under
around.
attack.
What?
I'm
Roger
going to
that.
send one back into this gap,
Orders, sir.
and I'm going to send these
Come on.
guys down.
A new task.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
This better be good.
Go ahead and, well, I don't want to repair these. I'll go ahead and harvest these for 50% of the original cost, and then I will repair everything else because that is an actual exterior
Commander?
wall.
For the humans!
Okay, so we still need workers. So we're going to build them any houses.
What?
We'll bring this one back around.
You order, you pay.
Any orders?
Attention.
Come
Building
on.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and continue to push. Yeah, we'll go there. Okay, so one of our rangers is now a veteran. Must be the one in the tower. That is indicated by the fact that she is now blonde instead of ginger or redhead. Alright, so this is not looking like a really good corner.
Attention. Building completed.
So we still need one more worker to unlock the workshop. And so we're going to go ahead and rectify that. If I put that there, this will literally block off the path between these two sections here. They would have to come all the way around. We don't want to do that. So what I will do is I will start a new section of houses right there.
Commander? That will be easy.
Potentially, this is where I want to build a wall.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Okay.
completed.
And with that, we should be able to build our wood workshop. And we're going to build that right. All right, so this will unlock new technologies for us to begin to defend our base with, and I'm going to go ahead and grab just a couple more so that I can begin to kind of clear this area out and begin to expand. The next horde that comes through will not be quite as mild as the one that we just had. And let's see. We'll go there.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again? What? Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. Okay. Faster
Yeah,
than
that
my
looks
bow.
like a dead end, so that's good.
Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed.
Yes. My bow and arrows are ready. Gotcha. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I can push her right on up here.
Yeah. What? Yes. Straight to the heart. You are
You just
gonna pay
never
me for this,
know
right?
what lies on the other side.
Roger that.
Attention.
You again.
Building completed.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, so our wood workshop is complete. So the first thing that I want to do within the wood workshop, you got several different items. Some of the highlights is upgrading to a college or to a cottage. This adds 2 workers to each tent, so we could literally double our population just by having this, and it only costs gold. Another one is the sniper, extremely effective unit, definitely worth having. And then we have our great ballista. This is an automatic base defense that you can begin to construct. While I would love to have these, and I would definitely want to have these, just because of the area with which we are, even though we're about to unlock, looks like some more terrain. I'm going to go ahead and get the cottage first. Not only does it up our colonists and our workers, it also increases the amount of gold that we make per turn. So we're going to do cottages first.
Yes, tell me. But be
And with
quick.
that, we're going to go up here.
What? Gotcha. Yes. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Oh, more orders. Great.
Okay, so this is cleared.
Take my arrows.
So essentially,
I hope you're not wasting
we
my
are
time.
free up into this
Right
area.
between the eyes. Roger that. Faster than my bow.
And we have now reached the edge of the map. Once you reach
Yeah.
the edge of the map, you have potential
My
to
bow
begin
is
to
ready.
run into
Gotcha.
some more extreme zombie types.
Straight to the heart.
Uh,
Yes.
Luckily, we didn't run into them there.
Yeah.
But we're going to continue to clear. So what this means is there will be no random stray zombies from this area. But what it does mean is if a zombie swarm comes from the west, they can potentially come right straight down this way.
Technology research finished.
So our cottages are complete. So this is important. I want to go ahead and just double click on any tent, and it'll bring up, this is how many can be upgraded. We're going to upgrade just as many as we can, which was only 4. And our wood is is the resource that we need the most. So we are 4 workers away.
Building completed.
We will add this second wood mill, and we will actually add a third. So we will be producing wood at a much better clip now. What I don't want is to open that pathway, so I'm going to put him on patrol to be able to get any stragglers.
They are trying to break through.
Where? Okay, so she's got that taken care of.
Attention. Building completed.
And our sawmills are going up. So that, while it's not maybe necessary,
Gotcha.
I'm going to
Attention. Building completed.
pull these guys back.
Yeah. Are you sure? Oh, more orders.
I'm going to put the one there.
What do you want now? Gotcha.
And then add these guys to my cleaning area that way. And then what we're going to begin to do is push out in this direction, or say continue to push out in that direction. That, and
Our defenses are being attacked.
that where. Okay, so this seems to be another area where they're excited to test. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go ahead and put a tower here. I'm going to draw one more. And then we're going to go ahead and start with our snipers. Workers, of course.
Attention. Building completed.
So, got 4 more coming. That's 8 more workers.
My bow and arrows are ready. A new task.
The walls are under attack.
Put you there.
Attention. Building completed.
You again.
Push you up a little bit more. This area really does concern me. I know I've said that a couple of times.
Yes.
We have got to get this to a point where it's maintainable.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. Let me put an arrow in his head. Are you sure? You again.
Do you need me?
Push him down just a little bit.
All right.
And we're going to go ahead and try to get our wall up here.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Okay, so we now have sniper units available. We've now constructed that wall. We're going to put him back there just to get him out of earshot, hopefully.
What?
We will continue to clear in this direction. So with that, we need iron. So the very next thing we want to do is we want to construct, ooh, that's a nice one, 6 iron to be constructed. Let's see, wood, of course wood. You'll get tired of saying that.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
And we're going to go ahead and begin to push out in that direction.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Alright, well, let's see.
This better be good.
Attention. Building complete.
Okay, so we have another Ranger veteran. Quarry is complete.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
They sure are.
You
Okay, so we're
a
going
new
to
task.
put her up in a tower. Give her a little bit better range to be able to protect.
Attention. Building completed.
We are just about to be able to get us some snipers. And another Ranger.
Units under attack.
What? I hope you're not wasting my
Back
time.
them off just a little bit. Another veteran down here, so we got quite a few veterans in this.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Just tell me what to do.
Okay, our soldier is actually a veteran. A group of soldiers, especially veterans, they're I mean, like
All right.
deadly. It takes 4 shots with a regular
That will be easy.
Ranger, 2 shots with this, and then look at the rate at which he fires. He can literally just go through and begin to mow zombies down. But the bad problem is he's loud. So anything that's within that range is going to begin to come. But yeah, he's just there. He's a beast. Okay, so we are 1 day away. We need to get some defenses up here on this side.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Where are they coming from? The
They are
south.
approaching from the south.
Okay, again, so they're potentially coming through there. Not
My bow and
necessarily,
arrows are ready.
but potentially I'll leave her there. And I want all you guys back here. And just for the sake of argument, we're going to try to double up that defense just a little bit. And they're coming from this general direction, so I'm hoping that they're going to end up in here, but they could literally choose a different route. I don't think that's going to be the case. This is probably going to be where they're coming from. I'm also going to go ahead and, let's see, potentially double this wall because of where it is located, so close to this Doom Town village. Would not hurt just to have that there. Pull these guys down, let them get some experience. So when it comes to your snipers, my suggestion is target highest level, and that's what they'll do. So instead of having your powerful units just attack low-level zombies, they will actually attack whatever is the highest level threat. We should be able to withstand this. We will see here in just a second. So when this falls, it will actually give us another level there. Yeah, I'm saying we're going to probably hold. They're already saving. Yeah, so we have effectively withstood that swarm. So now we have 9 days to prepare for the next swarm. So with
They are
that,
trying to break through.
let's well, we need food. Okay, we will begin to construct more food. There's a 16. Can't quite access that there. That's unfortunate. But we'll go ahead and do another 16. It's not going to get much better than that. 15, 12. Okay, so we got a definite increase into our food production
Attention.
coming.
Building completed.
Fisherman's cottage is done. So what we're going to do now, we're basically at our cap. We're going to go ahead and hit our ballistas. We're going to begin to need ballista towers from here on out.
Attention. Building completed.
And we're going to continue to upgrade that to get our worker population up.
Attention.
Defenses are
Building
being attacked.
completed.
Yeah, by a couple
You are
actually.
gonna pay me for this, right?
While it's not a threat of them getting through, we need to begin
Attention.
to
Building completed.
upgrade our defenses. So with that, I can't quite do that. So we'll do it on this side. Oh, well that's sad. So we'll have to go that way. All right. So that'll be doubled up there. Then let me go ahead and repair. And then put this back where it belongs.
Death, lovely death.
Let's pull
Attention.
these guys out.
Technology research
I'm
finished.
going to put my
Ready and
soldier back in just because he's loud.
Your sniper
And
at your
begin to clear
service.
this way. Okay, so we can now begin to create our ballistas. Because we are right here by this doomed village, yeah, this is going to be the very first location that I begin to do that. I'm going to put one here, and we are 20
Our
minutes away from
defenses
being
are
able to
being
do another.
attacked. The walls are under attack.
What?
We're going to go ahead and put her in there with her.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Okay, well, we're not going to stress that too much. They should
Yes,
be able
give
to
me
handle that.
something to
We're going to keep pushing this way.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so our great ballista is complete
You are
here,
gonna
so
pay
we
me
no
for this,
longer
right?
need her there. We're going to
Okay,
push her down.
let's do this.
And we should be able to build a second one. Actually, we're going to go ahead and yeah, we'll put that one there. And then we are 3 workers away.
A new task.
Pull her out. Add another
Attention.
member to our
Building
clearing.
completed.
Death, lovely death. That's a certain kill.
And we'll get that tower up there. With that, he will not need to be there anymore. I'm going to, let's see, I'll push him
Attention.
up here.
Building completed.
Meaning there's a lot of activity
Oh,
there.
more orders.
Alright, so our defenses are beginning to come around. There. Oh, I heard spitter.
I need to
Okay,
kill
so we're beginning to
something.
access some higher level zombies. Spitters are devastating to groups because of their area of attack. So it's good to have those snipers in there. They can keep range with them.
Your sniper at your service.
Attention. Building completed.
All right, so in this area we need to begin to continue to push out, I guess. Yeah, we'll push out to there.
Yeah.
Push her up. I'd like to go ahead and get it all the way out to about there, and I will fortify that up, and that'll pretty much be it. And then maybe the next one will be there, and just make this a large kill area.
Yes, tell me what to kill. Yeah.
Taste my arrow.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, so we only got 2 of those, and then we're going to need, so we need, we're finally at the point where we need energy, so we haven't had to
Attention.
build one of
Building
these yet.
completed.
We need 20 wood to build a mill. This is going to begin to produce electricity for us. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. It's been a rather long episode. When we come back, we're going to continue to expand our influence over the map. We are 1/3 of the way complete, so we've got some work to do. We're going to continue to hopefully gain more technologies, get more population, and then begin to really fortify and prepare our defenses. With that, we're going to have to begin to really put a concentrated effort against this doomed village that could really, just spell disaster if we don't deal with that one in a timely manner. So thank you for stopping by. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like that, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you got a game that you would like to see me play, just let me know in the comments down below. The game I play next might be yours. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.